Hello from Mexico and welcome back to our channel. So today, Diego and I are taking you guys with us to do some grocery shopping to show you guys what it's like to grocery shop for our family of 5 living here in Mexico. So if you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a video. With all of that being said, let us show you what it's like to grocery shop for our family of 5 here in Mexico. Let's go. Okay, first things first, we are back to meal planning for the week, guys. I got a little off track because of all the graduations, but here's a look at what we're having for the week. Monday, we have garnachas and frijoles. Tuesday, we have ejotes con huevo y fideo. Miércoles, we're having picadillo y arroz. Jueves, chilaquiles y frijoles refritos. Viernes, tinga de pollo con tostadas and ensalada. Sábado, nothing, just because we'll probably go out to eat that day. And then domingo, I'm going to try and make birria. So birria and ensalada. And then here's a look at our complete grocery list. Now, I am going to give you guys the cost of all of the things that we're getting today, but I'm a little hesitant on getting the stuff for the birria right now just because we're a week away. I'd like to wait, I think, on the meat to get the meat for the birria. Probably until Saturday, so it's fresh, but we'll see. We'll see what we've got going today. So here's the list of veggies that we need for the week. Some things I already have here, like lettuce and that, so we're not going to get that. Here's our fruit list. That may change a little bit depending on what's available. As you can see, we only need a couple of meat items this week, and we have kind of a large miscellaneous list, but this is what it looks like. I'm expecting to pay probably around... If I get the stuff for the birria, I'm expecting to pay probably around 2,000 to 2,500 pesos. I'm going to put conversions on the screen for you guys, but hopefully we can find some stuff for a little bit cheaper than that, but it's just going to depend on what the prices are today. So let's go. All right, guys, so it is just Diego and I today because Fidel is with the boys and they're actually filming a separate video for you guys about Fidel's corn. So that's going to be coming up next. So today it's just Diego and I, but let's head out and do some grocery shopping.
Let's go.
All right, our first stop is Oxxo for some coffee. So let's go get some coffee. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, buenos días.
¿Me puedes un frappé mediano de chocolate, por favor?
Sí.
What are you gonna have?
No.
Y un horchata chocolate. Frío.
Caliente.
Frío, por favor. I don't know how often I've shown you guys like our orders, and I guess technically Diego's isn't really coffee and mine's kind of barely coffee. But so I have a chocolate frappe, and instead of whipped cream, they put soft serve ice cream on it down here. And I actually found that out just out of like kind of on accident because they asked if I wanted crema on my frappe and I was like, yeah. And then when I got it, it was soft serve ice cream. So if you are in Mexico and the Oxxo has the andati coffee place, if you ask for crema, it's soft serve. And then Diego's is like what?
Horchata chocolate.
So a chocolate horchata that's iced. So his technically isn't coffee, but no. Anyways, so it's kind of like, it's more like a dessert, honestly. Also, go me for remembering to bring my bags today. Now, unfortunately, Diego and I are a little late getting here, so it's gonna be packed full of people. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Really? Buenos días.
Hola, buenos días.
Tengo una lista. Oye, ¿me puedes una nota?
¿Sí?
Sí, porfas.
Una nota mía.
Un kilo de jitomate.
Grábame yo para que porque llegue a Estados Unidos con todo mi tamaño. Me estrella en la cámara.
Es que quiere poner en mi video cuánto cuesta todo, porque todos se preguntan. A ver, 1 kilo de tomatillos.
12 pesos.
Media de jalapeño.
10 pesos, mire.
Ajá,
Pasado de
sí,
medio
está
kilo.
bien, media. 1 kilo de cebolla blanco.
¿Ya está?
Ajá.
Ok.
Sí, ¿tienes cilantro o están acá? Ok.
¿Va a llegar hasta Estados Unidos el video?
Ya pues.
Pero ya, más
Este-
guapos como yo, no ustedes.
Ya.
Ya menos guapo, porque si no, no tiene mucha belleza para la cámara.
Oye, papas. ¿A cómo las papas?
2 kilos 35. ¿Otra pequita?
Solo 1 kilo.
¿Un kilo?
Sí.
¿Lo ponemos lo de 20 pesos? 20
Ajá, de 20 está bien.
Ponle bonita. Bonita porque vamos a salir en un canal.
Y ejotes, 1 kilo de ejotes, por favor.
Ven, dime. ¡Buena, madre! ¿Otra cosita, patrón? Niña, la 30 la pieza. Uno.
A ver.
¿Lo pico en su cuarto? Claro que me queman.
¿A cómo la aguacate?
60 el kilo.
60, gracias.
¿Cómo está madurando?
Mira.
40.
Ay, dame 1 kilo de aguacate, ¿no?
¿Kilo de más?
1 kilo nada más. Zanahoria están allá.
La zanahoria, ¿cuánto kilo la cachos? ¿La zanahoria, chamaco?
Una media.
Corre. Dale para acá, canal.
De 10 pesos. Ah, sí. Está bien. Will you grab that back from him? Bueno. Let me show them more. Over here.
De vuelta.
Mira. Gracias. Un melón, porfa.
Claro que sí.
Hold on, I need you to hold mine for just a minute. Sorry. Just so I can look at my list. Gracias. See, he's giving me all the fruit to try. Carica. ¿A cómo a kilo estas?
Esto le vale 50 el kilo.
Dame 1 kilo. See, fruit not on my list. Every time, man. You need mango?
Yo
No.
lo llevo. 50 el kilo. Espérame. Fuera. Todos 63 pesos.
Ajá, sí, está bien. Champiñones. Fruta gratis. ¿Champiñones?
Champiñones, ¿sí?
Sí,
¿Un cuartito?
sí, porfa.
¿Cuarto de champiñón? Señor, ¿un cuarto de champiñón?
Do we have lemon?
Sí.
I haven't put it on my list. Okay.
Órale.
We need bananas.
¿Cuarto?
Queremos salir bien en el video.
Hola, hijo. Eric. ¿Cuarto?
Porfa.
¡Buena, madre!
22.
Eso es todo.
Su cuenta de la patrona. ¿Ya tiraron la zanahoria?
1 kilo de zanahoria.
Media. Hijo. Sí, solo media. Okay, they also talked me into some nopal, so I'll have to cook that probably tomorrow. Okay, guys, here's everything that we bought with the prices next to
Esa
it.
letra es mía.
So 347 pesos. I'll put the conversion on the screen. So we have our groceries in our bags, but we're going to take them to the car so that we don't have to carry them through the whole mercado. Oh, look at the Spider-Man bag. Cool. We should get the kids a bubble gun. You knew I was thinking it. Remind me that we have to get garlic from the garlic guy now that we have pesos. Okay, guys, now we're going back for round 2. Now that we dropped off all the veggies so we don't have to carry them around the mercado. Now we have a bunch of miscellaneous items to search for. More in the mercado, so let's go. Look, the moscas. Estas 10. Me da 3, por favor. 30. Oh, I like that blanket. It's pretty. We're only here to buy groceries. We're only here to buy groceries. ¿Tienen chipotle? Un lata de chipotle, por favor.
¿De qué tamaño?
De chico.
¿El más chiquito?
Sí. Sí, la más chiquito.
¿Algo más?
Sí, What else do I have? Aceite también, por favor. Y una mayonesa grande. La aceite patrona, por favor.
A ver, aceite de alito.
De patrona, ajá. Sí. ¿Tienen clavo molida o molido? No. Ok,
Allá adentro. Aquí está la verdura.
a ver, chile guajillo.
Sí.
10 pesos.
¿Qué otra cosa?
10 pesos de chile ancho y chile pasilla también, por favor. Creo que como 5 pesos de orégano. Sí.
¿De pastilla cuánto me dijo?
10, por favor.
Nada más que es bien poquito, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿No lo es?
Sí, solo es poquito. Ajá, sí, está bien. Sí, porque solo necesita como 2 chiles. Sí.
Debe ser 5 pesos de...
Ajá, así, perfecto. Como 2 pesos de hoja de laurel, por favor. Ah, ok, está bien. ¿A cómo el kilo de huevo?
30 pesos.
2 kilos, por favor. Sí. Oh, she also sells beans, like all the dry goods, basically. ¿Tienen tostadas? Ah, ok. Solo quiere checar. Media crema también, por favor.
¿Qué otra cosa?
Yo creo que eso es todo. Guys, here's our note for this.
Que platican entre ellos.
Oh, we can get your dad some queso.
También me pusieron área.
Buenas tardes. Buenos días, tardes, ¿qué es? Tardes. Ah, ándale. Necesita queso, por favor.
Yo no había venido afuera.
¿A cómo la...?
Pieza, 20 pesos manda.
Sí, dame, 20. Por favor. So guys, you gave me a sample. Dame 2 estos, creo. Ajá, sí, 2.
¿No tienes 85 los 3?
Así está bien.
¿Sí?
Sí. Y también me puedes la ensalada de nopal acá. Como 20 pesos, creo. Eso es todo. Gracias.
Sí, el otro que se quede el bebé.
Okay, we're still on the hunt from some tostadas. We do have to go to the bodega, but I try to avoid buying more than what I absolutely have to at the bodega because the bodega is more expensive. So I'm gonna go see if we can find the tostadas here and cereal. Yeah, because it's 2 for $30. Grab the bag. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Ooh, hair bows. These guys have really good chicharrones. Yeah, we might have to, because I'm not seeing anybody with tostadas today. Buenas tardes. The bird guy. Oh, those are pretty.
Es una oportunidad de oro para que escuchen y vean los anuncios de tu marca. Descubre cómo
Okay, we're gonna go over here and grab chicken breast, and then we'll get our meat. Does not look like we're finding the rest of what's on our list here. We're gonna have to go to the bodega. What is that? Buenas tardes, buenas tardes. ¿Me puedes un kilo de pechuga, por favor? ¿A cómo la kilo? Perfecto. Eso es todo. Now, back towards the car is our meat vendor. So we're gonna stop and get our meat, and then we'll be on our way. Buenas tardes. Oye, yo tengo una lista. Bueno, no grande. Necesita 1 kilo de carne molida, por favor, de puro res. Ajá, sí. Y yo quiero cocinar birria, pero ¿qué corta es mejor por birria? Porque dame un nombre, pero yo no sabes cómo pronunciar. Era. Bueno, dime 2 cosas.
Diezmillo,
Ajá.
boca de res, chamberete con hueso. Ajá.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Ok.
¿Está bien?
Sí, está bien.
¿Cuánto de diezmillo?
De 3 kilos, por favor. Ajá.
¿Le dejo así todo?
Sí. She's also going to give me some fat as well to put in with it, just to give it more flavor. Gracias. And a couple more bones. All right, so I did end up getting the birria meat. I am going to half it, and I'm only going to do half the recipe on Sunday, and then I'll freeze the other half. She did give me grasa, and they gave me some extra bones to put in it. The main part of the diezmillo, I think is how you pronounce it. So that is the meat part of it. That's what was recommended. That's what my suegra told me to get. And then the other part of it is more for flavor. So the other part's more for flavor, and then the main meat part. And so the bones and the grasa will help with the flavor. So now that we have all of that, we do have some more items on our list. So we're gonna have to go to the bodega and get those. And then when I get home, I'm gonna break down everything for you guys so you can see everything broken down and how much each one was. They didn't give me a note like a receipt at the carniceria, but I spent 970 pesos there, which I knew was gonna be expensive with the other stuff. Otherwise, it would have only been I think like 110 pesos or something for my ground beef. But with the other meat on it, that's what made it so expensive. So let me take you guys with us to the bodega, and then we'll go home and break down all of these groceries for you guys. Last stop for the things that are on our list that we couldn't get at the tianguis. You can buy a mattress while you're getting your yogurt. Let's see. I'm going to grab some of these little Danonino yogurts for the boys because they like those. All right. We have ham and we have cheese. Cereal aisle. And we're gonna do the chocolate rice. because Dominic said, please get cereal. We're out of cereal. Do you see the Great Value Fruit Loops? But like the bigger box? Do they not have it?
No. There's the big one.
Yeah, or they have the bag. I'll just get the bag. Okay. And then Fidel likes these. 65 pesos a box? Which box do you want?
Can I do two?
Yeah?
Can I do peso and manzana?
Yeah. Look at Diego adding stuff to the list that's not on the list, Diego. Just kidding. Okay. All right, guys, so we're back home. I have all of the groceries laid out and organized. So I'm going to go through all of the groceries that we got. The ones that I can remember that I have like a receipt for of the prices, then I will tell you guys. If not, I'll put it on the screen while I'm editing this. So you'll just see the prices pop up on the screen. And I'm going to show you why I prefer to buy as much as I can at the tianguis versus places like the Bodega Horera, because the cost difference is like significant. But let me show you what I got. Over here are all of the fruits and vegetables that we got. And this total came out to 347 pesos for this. And then I'll put this right here just in case you guys want to look. But for example, jitomate, 1 kilo is 10 pesos, on and on and on. So I did get everything that was on my list, I believe. But the fruit, like I said, changed because they didn't have everything. And also, we have apples at home, so I didn't get apples this time. But we did get some bananas. We got some dragon fruit instead of mangoes because they didn't have mangoes, but we didn't get a ton of fruit. I did get tunas, which is not included on this because we bought it from the other lady, but that price was 30 pesos for that. And then the miscellaneous items that we got in the mercado, I didn't realize until I was pulling everything out that I asked for a mayonesa, but she didn't give me. She must not have heard me because I didn't get a mayonesa and I didn't realize it. So these items were 168 pesos. The only thing that were not included in this is the ajo for 10 pesos and the things for the flies because they're outrageous right now. And each one of these are 10 pesos, so that's 30 pesos. The rest of this stuff was included in this list. After that, the other thing I didn't have on my list, but I stopped to get anyway, is queso fresco. And we also have some ensalada de nopal that has jalapeno and zanahoria or carrots in it, and it's all done in vinegar. And then we also have pollo, which I believe was like 74 pesos, and that is 1 kilo of chicken breast. I didn't have them like cut it up or do anything like that with it because I'm going to boil it. And when I boil it, I just boil it all together except for the skin. I take the skin off and then just boil it like that and then shred it because it's easier. And then you guys saw we got a lot of meat. This is the carne molida or the ground beef. And then this other meat and stuff is for the birria. So this was a significant part of the meat bill this time. It was 970 pesos. And I'm going to be able to divide the birria meat up into two. And so I'll be able to make birria twice with the meat that I got. And they did not charge me for the bone or the grasa, the fat that they gave me. This is what we got at the bodega. And the total for the bodega was 1,498 pesos. I'm going to have to add all of this up, but I think the cost of all of these groceries over here was about 1,800 pesos or something like that. So that's all of this. It might even be less, but I'll add it up as I'm editing. But then this was 1,498 pesos. So a couple of these items we don't buy each week. The cereals will last probably about 2 weeks. They don't eat cereal every morning, but it's there as an option. But so we have 3 different kinds of cereal. We have 12 bolillos, the hoja de laurel and the clavo entero that I couldn't find at the tianguis. I got a bag each of those. I forgot that Diego and Fidel both needed razors. Fidel needed some soap and Diego needed shaving cream. And then I also am out of apple cider vinegar, which obviously I'm not going to use that like very quickly. So this will probably last me, I don't know, like a month, maybe even 2. We got 3 different kinds of yogurts, so 2 different Greek yogurts, and then these little yogurts for the kids. 2 things of pan blanco, and then 1 of the multigrain 00 because this is the bread that I use. We got a thing of tostadas for when we have tinga, a thing of fideo. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 maruchans. Diego picked out 2 boxes of these oatmeal, instant oatmeals. So he'll use those sometimes for breakfast too. So a lot of these items right here will last us a little bit longer, but the prices are pretty significantly different. Sometimes I can find cereal at the tianguis. It's hit or miss, but sometimes their bags are really small and my kids go through those in like 1 to 2 days because they'll snack on it sometimes too. But overall, there is the grocery haul. I also got Dominic and Damon a surprise from the bodega, so let me pull that out. So I also got these from the bodega, 1 for Dominic and 1 for Damon. Which one are you taking? And then your brother will take the other one. Okay, take that one so I can give your brother the other one. Here, baby. Huh?
This has the shiny card.
Oh, look, cars. All right, guys, so there is a look at all of our groceries for about 1 week, but probably 2 weeks, and how we shop for our family of 5 living here in Mexico, primarily at the tianguis because we can find the best prices there, or the stuff is the freshest there, and then extra miscellaneous items that we can't get there, we can't find, we'll go to the bodega for, but we, like I said, try to keep that to a minimum. So that's a look at our grocery haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed coming with Diego and I to do this grocery haul. Hopefully I don't have to mute a lot of it because I know there's a lot of music at the tianguis. Well, there's just a lot of music everywhere in Mexico. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know and we'll make more of these videos. We have done them on and off throughout our channel, but if you guys really like this, I can keep documenting this as we do our grocery hauls. But as always, thank you guys so much for being here. Stay tuned for Fidel's video with the boys, and I hope that everybody had a great weekend. Bye, guys.